Dear God, thank you for this trip. Thank you for today. Thank you for your love, your grace, and your mercy. Thank you for opportunities. Thank you for friendships. Thank you for new relationships. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for everything that you have done for us. Thank you for what you're going to do for the people that are watching. Thank you for the love, loving on people, giving opportunities for people to be loved. We want to use our words wisely. We want to use our words as encouragement, and we want to have fun on this trip. So we are excited. We love you. We appreciate all that you do. In Jesus' name,
amen. Amen. That's good.
We in a new spot, ain't we?
Real different. Real different.
Welcome back. Welcome to There's an I in Marriage podcast and book. Get your copy. Get your copy. Yes.
Loud.
Not bad. We're having fun. We are actually in Nashville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to anyone that's in Nashville. Where y'all at? Like, can we meet y'all? Can we see y'all? Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe here on our YouTube. You know, all of that. Just want to also reiterate that we do this every 2 weeks. We post these videos every 2 weeks. So, yeah. We out here, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say yeehaw, but I don't want to yeehaw.
You already did.
But, you know. Yeah, what's the name of Boots on the Ground, that song?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got to get
I hope
into.
to hear that out here.
Yup. Yeah, so we are actually out here. First of all, if y'all don't know, we got married. We actually had our wedding, in May.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our year 2 anniversary trip.
Wedding anniversary, yeah.
Yeah, wedding anniversary trip. Yes, so...
so we have 2 anniversaries we celebrate. The marriage, which is in March.
Yep.
And we usually just make that more intimate with me and him. Mm-hmm. We usually go to dinner, stay in the house, and just be with each other.
We can jazz it up when we feel like it.
But most of the time, intimacy.
Yeah, and it's March and it ain't warm outside like it is now. It's like 80-some degrees. Thank the Lord Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
And then in May, we usually go somewhere, whether it's just me and him, my sister and her boyfriend, because they went on our honeymoon with us. Mm-hmm. So this year they didn't, and they are watching our baby Roxy. Thank God.
Shout out to Roxy.
All right. Shout out to Khalid and Jamari for doing that for us. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so we got here. What time did we get here?
Like 2-ish.
Like 2 o'clock. We've been roaming. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we had to run some business moves because we wanted to reach out to local bookstores here in Nashville, and of course get our book out there. This was like our first business adventure with our book.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we got 2 places. 2 of them.
2 places that our books are in, yes.
You know the names of them?
One is, I feel like I pronounced both of them absolutely wrong. They have interesting names, but...
If you have friends in Nashville, tell them buy the book. If you know someone that knows someone that knows someone that got a cousin out here, tell them.
You can buy it off Amazon, Walmart, Target, all that.
But go to the bookstore if you love bookstores.
If you're in Nashville, you can buy it from
in hand.
Alkibu Land Images, and that store is small and intimate, but it's so gorgeous. It's mostly Black content, Black authors, Black products. They got shea butter incense. They got
soaps.
I bought some more Black soap.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we do? What else was in there? Perfume. I made some perfume. They mixed 2 perfumes that I really like oils, and they smelled so freaking good. It was crazy.
Well, we went there because we know that they were selling books, and we felt we black. We might as well,
It was
see.
black. It's black owned. That's I probably should have mentioned first, right?
Yeah.
It's black owned.
Black and
they had like what is it? Is it dashiki shirts or something like that? Yeah, they had that in there.
All types of
and
tribal
then, like,
stuff.
Tribal shirts, pants, like black art. Like it was one of them said summoned by the ancestors, and it had like Sojourner Truth. It had Martin Luther King. It had Malcolm X. It had who else was in there? It was a lot of people in there, and it was a dope painting.
So for context, especially people that are not familiar with Nashville, you know where Tennessee State University is, TSU, out here. I mean, it's literally right up the street.
Not even up the street; it's like across.
Yeah,
it's across the street.
Across the street. Yeah.
But yeah, check it out. Other than that, I mean,
what's
where
the
else
name
did we
of that
go?
one?
Oh, the other one was Parnassus book.
Sorry if we butchered it.
Yes. When you
nice.
So it's a whole flip of like atmosphere when you walk in there. Like that one is more quiet. It's more intimate.
It's right by Chipotle.
It's right by Chipotle. It's in like this complex, and then like it's very organized. Like they have it to where when they have the book section, they have like this description at the bottom. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm. They got like a lot of staff choices and stuff like that, and you get to read like who read it. You know, that is the staff. We didn't get to really meet too many people, but it's just the fact that they took the time to write a little review so you can read it.
It's cool. It's cool.
I did like the vibe on that one too.
That one you can sit in there and read. The other one,
with the other one.
You could, but it was more of a vibe. Mm-hmm. Like you go in there, you gonna want to talk to somebody. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't want to go in there to sit in silence because it's like, the even just the aroma was like, oh, this is peaceful. Like this is cool. I like the vibe, the music, and everything was different. So. The other one was more like you go in there, you drink your coffee, and you read your book for hours. The other one, you go in there and you better go shopping.
Right.
Especially if you love black products. Like I love shea butter. I love oils, like all that.
I was going to say, like, for the avid book readers that like to meet people, like, oh, what book are you reading? And stuff like that. That would be the second place that we mentioned. Yeah. We went there first, and then we went to the other one by TSU. So, now it was a good experience for us because we've been in a place where we want to branch out. We really do want to get this word out to the masses, and we believe that people obviously need to learn more about dating and marriage, and why not put it in places, especially in the heart of the city where our culture might not get that experience at home. And you could see the culture flip once we went from one side of town to the other too. So, and
it wasn't bad.
No,
it was like
it was just
it was the culture. It was a
vibrant.
literal culture.
It was a different type of vibe. Yeah, literally,
it's literally a culture flip, in a good way. Like the diversity of Tennessee is crazy. Like
we had that. What was it? Rhythm and Spice.
Oh my God, it was so good. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it. Like where you've seen it and. Y'all, the chicken was falling off the bone. Like I ain't had no chicken like that in a long time.
So, short story. Me and my line brothers, we took our Sigma bursary trip down here to Nashville a couple of years ago, and we stayed literally right by that Rhythm and Spice place. It's right off of Fisk's campus, and so we checked it out. We was like, "Oh, that's actually really good." And then the fact that we drove, so Fisk is not far from Tennessee State University. And so I was like, this looks familiar when we was driving by. And I was like, I wonder. So yeah, we were talking about bookstores and all that. And then the Rhythm and Spice. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. That's really good. Yeah. The mango drink. Yeah.
Yeah. It was mango passion. But if y'all go to those places when you get out here, tell them we sent you.
Yep. Yeah.
So what did you want to talk about?
What did I want to talk about? What you want to talk about? Let me quit playing. We wanted to talk about something. First of all, we was listening to this audiobook. Listening to the audiobook. Can't think of the name right now. Oh no, it's called Pitch Anything.
How to Pitch Anything. Mm-hmm.
Can't think of the name of the author.
Warren.
You want to tell the story?
I mean, I could.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So if I'm being honest, we've been reading this book for almost a year. Because we only listen, because he bought it and we listen to it when we're on the road. Yeah. And we take trips usually 2, maybe 3 times a year the last couple of years. Or if we
went to Fort Wayne or something like that.
Or like just
longer trips,
anything over an hour, right? So as we were listening to it, every time we listen to it, we learn something new that we can incorporate into our businesses, or how can we basically get people to understand and see the vision the way we do. Mm-hmm. So he talked a lot about frame control. What else? It was frame control. It was
being able to tell the story and pitch it, and confidence, gaining and keeping composure, being able to, when somebody tried to frame, basically, if there's like an alpha in the room, learning how to combat that, and then keeping the frame. And if somebody tries to combat you, you learn how to regain control of the room. Basically, it's a lot of sales pitching, but also general conversational elements that you can learn. Definitely highly recommend. And so we basically got towards the end of this book today.
We finished it,
yeah. And a lot of things that we were thinking, of course, shaped how we wanted to present ourselves as we met with people today. But the biggest thing that stood out to us is when we're telling stories for people, and you're trying to pitch to someone. Not saying we're trying to pitch to you. We love you. We actually care. But it's more so wanting to allow people to feel like they can be the hero at the end of whatever you're trying to do or deal with. So, for example, if I'm doing insurance, I'm going to tell you the reasons why you should have insurance, but not just to lecture you and bore you, but more so like, look, the reason why you need this insurance is so you can make sure that you are well prepared for any type of accidents that you have and your family is taken care of. You will feel like the hero on making sure you have adequate insurance when the time you actually need it, rather than wondering how you're going to pay for things out of pocket. When I have a lot of conversations with people like that. So if you need some insurance, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. See, I'm just playing around. But for us, in the sake of there's an I in marriage, what we want you to think about is, are you willing to become the hero for your family? Are you willing to become the hero for your relationships? And what that means and looks like is, we live in this world where it's so easy to not do the right thing. When you're angry at your significant other, it's easy to remain angry and cuss them out or beat them up. That's why there's domestic violence cases, so on and so forth. Why not just do the right thing? And why not do the right thing? Why not choose our book? Number one, choose God, because God is going to reveal everything that you need to know about dating, relationships, marriage, all of that. But we have a really good book, and we highlight so many different things on how to frame your mind to be ready for marriage. And by doing this, you will see better outcomes. You will become the hero. We believe that this book should be in homes everywhere, not only just for you to read, but for your children to read, for your brothers to read, your cousins to read. Somebody should be able to pick this book up and be like, I actually got blessed, and I'm going to start living differently. Not just for me, but I'm going to live differently for my wife. I'm going to live differently for my children. The whole reason why we wrote this book in the first place is because we went through those changes ourselves. Like, you can watch our videos from before. We don't have to go into the same spiel, but just listening to Transformation Church, I always talk about it. Really, listening to Transformation Church, I believe changed my life to the point where I feel like I'm not trying to put a cape on and be like, look, I'm a hero now. But no, I really feel different. I feel like a different human being. And I'm thankful to be able to have not only a marriage, but a beautiful marriage. I'm thankful to have a wife that can listen and understand what I'm saying, and we're not battling and arguing. I'm thankful that I have a tone that allows my wife to listen to what I have to say and not feel beaten up, or she doesn't want to deal with me. I mean, these are the things that we hear and see in our society that we want to help. Conversations and relationships don't have to be always in anger and frustration and he don't listen to me, he don't like me, he don't. There's a way to handle all of this. And it's all in this book. It's literally all in this book. There's an I in marriage.
So basically, you become the hero, as in you save a lot of people by doing the right thing and choosing to change, choosing to do what is right. So I feel like what makes our book stand out is the fact that we talked about this too, the fact that like we don't just, even on the podcast, we don't just talk about the problem. We actually try to give solutions.
Absolutely.
And not even just complex resolutions. We actually are trying to give simple solutions, and I hope it's all making sense. Like when we do talk about this stuff, even in public, because I think that's what where a lot of the mismessaging is coming from when people are actually trying to do the right thing. When it comes to okay, we have a podcast talking, other people have podcasts or books talking about the same thing, but like, not everybody is comprehending it.
Mm-hmm. Or it sounded like good content to me. Like, oh, that sounds nice.
It sounds nice, but how is it clicking for you? And I think, especially with our book, it gets you to check your motives. It gets you to check, are you doing the right thing? It gets you to check, okay, like, maybe I shouldn't be doing that, rather than just stating the problem.
Like, for example, we talk about lying, you know, in the book. In the book and in the podcast. Like, of course, we as humans have this hard understanding of should I tell a lie, should I not tell a lie? Will it save? And we're always wrestling with will it save me now? Will I ever have to tell the truth? And so on and so forth. Like, let's just end that. Just do the right thing. Just tell the truth, and allow the truth. Well, we always say the truth shall set you free, right? So be able to live with your truth. Be able to live with who you really are and what you've been through, and remain consistent. Heroes aren't just heroes one time and then they're evil the next day.
Right.
Heroes choose to do the right thing. We've been watching Daredevil. And so there was an episode on the new Daredevil Born Again where there's a trial happening in one of the superheroes in the city. Daredevil Matt Murdock gets to tell the jury that the reason why he did the things is because it was the right thing to do. He literally says that verbatim. So when we talk about being a hero, we want you to understand and believe that you have the opportunity to make a difference, and not we're just saying that because it's the nicest thing to say. We believe it's real. We believe that you can control who you are because you know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, then let's get there. Let's figure out who I am. Let's figure out where I'm going. And let's figure out how we can have a happy relationship. It's so much we could talk about. But we're just going to leave you with that. Like, we really hope that you partner with us as far as being able to watch our videos, being able to read our book. When we have other books like workbooks and stuff like that, we really want to give you the tools for you to be the hero. That's really what it comes down to. Yeah. And we love you, and we believe that you can have a very happy, peaceful, successful relationship. We genuinely mean that. Yeah. So that's it for this episode. We're going to keep it short. We're going to enjoy our time in Nashville. We're going to do married things because that's what married people do. We love you. You have a blessed week. Talk to you later.